We both feel the same thing, that this is a different Dr. Phil. You're not dealing with issues of the head, you're dealing with issues of America, it feels like.
Yes and yes, and no. The no part's about politics. Not a chance in hell am I getting into politics.
But I'm just curious if anyone has tried to court you to run for office.
Well, I've had some very serious people approach me, I think very seriously about a run for president, and I'm very flattered. No, I have no interest.
Which party? Which party?
You know, some from both, and then there's a third party that's afoot. And I think we're going to be hearing more and more about that very soon. And I'm not being falsely humble here when I say this. I don't know enough about politics to talk about politics. I think most of the people who talk about politics don't either. They're just not willing to admit it.
When I heard yesterday that the doctor who did the physical exam for Joe Biden came out and said he doesn't need a cognitive test, so we're just not going to do one, it just felt so ridiculous to me, because that's the issue in the election. People have seen things on television that are concerning, and if they've seen it, it seems like the doctor has seen it, and it just felt so false to me, and I'm wondering how you felt about it.
One of my specialties back when I was in practice was brain and central nervous system, and cognitive ability, cognitive agility. And these things can be defined objectively, such as memory, of course, and what's called working memory, the ability to comprehend, put sentences together, express yourself. All of these things are very measurable. And if you really had nothing to hide, I think you would hide nothing. And if you had no problem with neurological deficits, wouldn't you want to crow about that? Wouldn't you want to have a transparent neurocognitive examination and show the world that was the case? That kills the issue in the election.